Stephen. Good morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl, and this is Yarn on the Beach number 16. And it is very windy and cold by my standards here this morning. It's 49 degrees. Well, it was 49 degrees inland, but it's now super windy on top of it. I had to dig holes for my tripod so it doesn't blow away. I hope it doesn't blow away. I know I won't blow away, but it's really windy down here. Lots of birds out there this morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm sure it's colder in other places, and I feel for you, and I hope you're indoors and toasty warm wherever you're at. Good morning, fairy dust bunnies. Good morning, Miss Detroit. Yes, I'm sure it's colder in Detroit. Absolutely. I also would not recommend sitting outside in that weather. Couple of things I wanted to throw out your way this morning. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Faye. Oh, can you hear the wind? There's a blower going on over there too. Someone's doing some maintenance. I can't stop that, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, KB. Sorry for your loss. I forgot wrist warmers. That would have been nice. Somebody asked me a question the other day about whether I prefer center pull balls or wound balls, and I gave a two-part answer that I prefer center pull until they get smaller, and this is what I was talking about. Good morning, Hazel from England. See how my center pull ball is now caving in on itself? That's where I've been pulling from the center of a 4-ounce ball. 15 degrees, Donna. Brrrr, that's cold. Glad you're indoors. Thank you, Ricky. I'm glad you like it. Thanks for joining. So anyway, once the center pull ball is mostly gone, that's when I like to turn it into a regular ball. So of these three colors, they're all so small now that now's when I turn them into regular hand wound balls before finishing my project. 8 degrees in Pennsylvania. Yes, I know it's so much colder everywhere else, but as a southern Florida girl, 49 degrees or less and windy is hard. In West Australia, it's 82 degrees at 8:30 in the morning. Now that's what I'm talking about. And the other thing is, I'm a total baby about cold weather because I get such amazing weather 90% of the year. But I think it'll be fun to watch me act like a goofball when it gets cold. So that's why I thought it'd be fun to still come out here, because I don't really hold myself together very well when it's cold. It's still exciting though. I like the change, just in small doses, which is all I get down here. Another question that came up the other day was somebody was asking me how to wind hanks into balls if you don't have a yarn winder in Swift. And the traditional method would be to use either a second pair of hands of a friend or 2 chair backs. And I was wondering if anybody would like me to do a demonstration of that. I've done lots of demonstrations on how to use the proper tools, but I realized that not everybody has those tools. 2 degrees in Virginia. Brrrr. Yes, you should stay under the covers. That's where I would be if I could. But I've already had to drive Marlin to tennis. Good morning, Linda. And here joining with you guys and watching this exciting, rare Florida weather. And Marlin has a tournament today too. So from here I've got to go back to my house, pick up shipments to take to the post office, grab a couple other things, meet a maintenance man, then head over to Marlin's tennis academy, pick him and some of the boys up, and take them to a tennis tournament here locally where they've got to play in this weather, which will be exciting. busy, busy day. Oh, and then tonight's knitting club too. So after I'm done with the boys and get them all back where they belong, I load up my car with yarn for knitting club. Thank you very much. He's really excited, so hopefully it's going to be a great experience. Oh, that's nice, Kim. She's hanging out with her great-granddaughter. Woo. Thank you, Mr. Troy. Make sure we get the end of the row before I cut it. I didn't notice any yays or nays for the demonstration of winding yarn on a chair back. Hey Fred, or Millie, hi, good morning. You made it to the live, yay. Alright, not going to wind this one into a ball yet until I finish the section of it, but the other two are now wound into round balls, and I think it'll just stay neater in my bag now for the rest of the project, for the remainder. Not sure what the animals think of this. Just before I hit live, I watched a few pelicans diving down for fish. Ooh, 4 knit-alongs. Boy, you're busy. I'll be finishing this project at some point today, especially since I'll be on the road for a portion of the day. I'll get some good knitting time in, and I'm hoping to finish this project, which means I'll have a new project tomorrow morning for Yarn on the Beach 17. Pretty exciting. Hi Liza, good morning. My hands are frozen. I'm reading the comments right now. Other people are talking to each other in the comments. That's so cute. Finding out that some of the viewers are in the same parts of the country. Hi Faye from Arkansas. Oh hi Jenny, yes I saw your order. It's going out today. Thank you so much. Red will be beautiful for this cowl. She ordered Be So Brave yarn in American Beauty. This is Huckleberry Pie colorway. She ordered it in American Beauty and it is shipping today. That's one of the things I'm going back to get before heading out to the tournament. Whew. Or it went out on Friday. I can't remember now. Now I'm questioning myself. You're welcome, Jenny. My pleasure. Thank you. cute. I love the community aspect of that. That is so cool. I bought green tea at 7-Eleven this morning. Hi Barbara, yes, I ship yarn all over the world. You can definitely order from London. You can just go to my website and there's shipping. The shipping is formulated for domestic and international. Liza, it's not a class. I host a knitting and crochet club every Tuesday night in North Naples, and you're welcome to join at any time. It's always free. I offer my services for helping with pattern support of any kind at the club. I do demos and teach, and it's just a great way to meet other crafty people in the community, and it's always free. And we meet at Panera from 6 to 8 every Tuesday night. Really lovely, lovely ladies there. We don't have any men yet, but we're always open to anybody coming. I think it'd be really fun if we could meet some crafty men in our area, but we just haven't yet. February will be our 1-year anniversary for the Knitting Club. And I think I saw Elisa on here this morning. She will remember she was at the first meeting. And besides being sick once and a couple of holidays that fell on a Tuesday, we've been there every single Tuesday for a year. Hi Andy, yeah, it's cold outside in Germany but warm in the house. Yes, it would probably be warm in my house right now too, but I'm here. That's alright. Cold, windy air gets the blood flowing. Or the adrenaline pumping at least. There's Elisa, yeah, she remembers. I guess we should do something for our 1-year anniversary. I'll have to look and see what the actual date is in February. If you happen to see it, Elisa, let me know. If anybody decides to visit us here in Southwest Florida, I'll put a link up to our meetup group in the show notes today. And if you ever feel like joining us, everybody is always, always welcome to come to our meeting. Sometimes we have 5 people, sometimes we have 15 people. Party time, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Good morning, Edna from India. Good morning, S.A. Good morning. Let's see, do I have 4 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning, Joanne. Thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully from cozy comfort of your home. Hope you can hear the waves really nice. Oh, I did want to show you how far out the tide is this morning. Where I'm sitting right now is normally, can you see the line where the seashells and the seaweed end? That's normally where that's closer to where the tide is at this particular beach. And so this morning, to be this far dipped down, I'm on an angle as well. I'm really where it would normally be in the water, which is kind of exciting. Oh, so I was going to say about my tea. I bought this a couple days ago, and I bought a bigger one, and this morning I thought I'd save some money and buy the smaller one. It was the same price, and it was too late to go back and get a different one. But I ordered a special Yarn on the Beach travel mug through Redbubble the other day, and I can't wait for it to get here, and then it won't cost me anything to bring my green tea to the beach in the morning. And I already got a notification that it shipped, so hopefully it'll be here any day now. Are you guys coffee or tea lovers? I think I'm both. But if I had to choose one over the other, I love tea more more than I love coffee. Just because I think I love so many varieties of it. Sugar? Edna, you live in India. I'm guessing you love tea over there. Green mint tea is the best, Barbara says. Yes, I agree. That is one of my favorites. Although now that I know how to make my own chai tea, that's pretty amazing too. Making my own chai was when I made it for the, what do you call it? What was I going to say? For the granola. I ended up making some tea with the chai spices, and it was amazing. And I didn't bring my stitch marker again today. Let's see if I can figure out where I'm at. Go back 2. It's funny, I'm always like 1 or 2 stitches off when I think I have a mistake. That's good. Oh, cinnamon tea? Yes. That is really special too. I love cinnamon tea. I don't think there's a bad tea out there. Well, there probably is. Oh, I see another conversation going on about support and help, and I did not catch it. I'm sorry. If you mean in my elbow, I think there is like a tennis elbow thing that can come about from it. I think anytime your body gives you pain, I think it's important to listen to it because it's your body's way of communicating with you. And I think the sooner you react to your body giving you messages of pain, the sooner you can treat something. So like for example, I know in the past I've said, if I start getting sore from crochet, I switch to knitting and vice versa. If that doesn't work, I am fairly disciplined about stopping completely. I either rub some of my healing balm, which is an aromatherapy blend of really powerful essential oils and mango butter and things like that that I rub on whatever hurts. I take some sort of anti-inflammatory, alternate ice and heat, and elevate or rest something. Yeah, he-site massage. I massage with the healing balm, but I think the most important message of all of this is to say, listen to your body. It tells you, it'll tell you what's going on. It's when we don't listen that we get in trouble. As soon as I said it, I'm thinking, I'm talking to myself, intuition too. Yes, but it's across the board. So if you're feeling pain in your upper arm, the first thing I would do is listen and stop. Maybe you just need a 5-minute break. Maybe you need an hour break, or maybe you need a longer break, and that's okay. The sooner you let your body start healing, the sooner you can get back to doing what you're doing. With Marlon being in tennis so heavily, we've learned a lot about pain management over the last few years. And the thing is, if you're a training athlete, you're always going to be managing something, and that it's okay, and you just learn how to manage it. Well, I've really been able to apply that to knitting and crochet as well, because I cannot afford to not be able to work with my hands. So Carol suggested a brace to wear. Yes, if you're in a lot of pain, that's another thing. Compression really helps as well. But the first thing to do is stop what you're doing and resting and figuring out some of these very mild and subtle ways to alleviate the pain, and listen to your body again and see if that helps and figure out what helps. And if all else fails, within a short period of time, it's probably best to go to the doctor who's a professional and really knows what they're doing. But there's minor things you can do in the meantime. Somebody else just mentioned not good to sit for a long time. Yes, that is another thing. If you are doing a lot of knitting and crocheting and sitting for long periods of time, that's not good for any part of your body. Circulation affects your whole body, so it's not just your back or your legs. It can affect your circulation, which could cause different problems and inflammation in your hands, wrists, and arms. So lots to think about. Being proactive would be doing exercises like we talked about before, or massaging your hands and arms is a good way to limber yourself up and warm yourself up. Making sure to go for short walks, like every 30 minutes or an hour while you're doing long-term knitting and crocheting is a good idea. It doesn't have to be a long walk. Just get up and get the blood flowing, that's all. Elizabeth says 2 hours a day, exercise or no knitting or crochet. That must be her rule. Okay. That's a lot of exercise, but good for you. Yes, Carol, knitting and crochet is definitely good for calming your mind. I absolutely agree with that. And when you get focused on it, it's hard to remember to get up and go for a walk too. I've had that problem in the past. But setting a timer or just figuring out what works for you and what you can do to remember, to help yourself remember. I forget to eat when I'm too focused on knitting and crochet. That's one of my biggest dietary problems. It's just not eating consistently. And I have the same problem with exercise. I get so focused on, oh my God, I'm working on this and I'm counting and I can't think of anything else. And so moderation is always good. But yeah, getting up and going for walks, keeping the blood flowing, very good. And I guess my number one message from all that would be listen to your body. Woo. Thank you, Edna. I love my hat. This is my first time getting to wear it outdoors for real. I mean, I wore it for the photo shoot for the pattern, but I haven't actually worn it for real. My hair is looking crazy, but what are you going to do in the wind? Yeah, Connie, I think setting a timer is a great way to remind yourself to get up and move around. I do that sometimes. I set a timer for myself, especially like if I've been having pain, like I have chronic lower back pain, and if I'm having issues, I make it a point to be more diligent about setting a timer to get up and move around while I'm sitting and knitting and crocheting. And if I could ever figure out a way to teach exercise while knitting and crocheting, I think that would be amazing. There's definitely lots of stuff I think we could do, but I'm not sure if I'd be, if it would be legal for me to teach stuff like that, since I'm not, you know, a medical professional or anything like that. I don't know what's involved with teaching. Oh! Miss Detroit, she's wearing hers and it posts it on Instagram. Okay, cool. Yeah, having a timer set, I mean, how many things can we possibly remember all the time, right? We have so much to remember. I think it's great to set timers. Now you gotta listen to them too, though. Yeah, Elizabeth, 10 squats in a row. You know what? I bet it would work. There was a time when I was in better shape than I'm in now where I used to do that. I used to walk up and down the stairs a couple times between every row, or sit-ups or squats or different things. There was a time when I did that. Not now, but whatever. What comes around goes around. Always get back to stuff. Okay. Can wind this into a ball now. Yes, Edna, I think I'm alone today. I saw one person when I got here, and I haven't seen a single person since. Looks like if you look really far in the distance, there's a couple walking down that way. And if we go in the other direction, I don't think there's anybody. Somebody just said they're having poor connection. I wonder if it's on their end though. Is anybody else having poor connection? I haven't seen a single sign of poor connection on my phone today. Good morning from Turkey. Have a great day. Yes, Miss Detroit, this is my Delta hat. Thanks for letting me know, Jenny. It's okay with you. Sometimes when people say they're having poor connection, I do believe it's on their end also. I think that, yes, exactly. It is a windy day, so you're going to hear extra noise from that. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. You know what, Connie? Some days the sand does blow a lot in the wind. But a windy day that's dry is when we would have wind blowing in your face. Right now the sand is wet, which I can feel it through my blanket and through my jeans that it's wet. Hey Gail, yes, it is cold here. It's cold by Florida standards. It was 49 degrees when I left inland. It's probably colder here at the beach, and it's very windy and damp. Damp, I think, is what really makes it feel cold. Well, damp and windy. But that's okay. I've got lots of layers on, and I'm actually, other than my face and my hands. Shirley's in Australia. It drops in and out for her. Okay. It might be your connection, though. I think it's okay right here in this spot, because I would see something on the screen. But I'm going to have to close the show down. We have about a minute to go, and I have to get moving and get all my stuff done before I head to Marlin's tournament today. If you have any last minute questions, then now would be the time. I'm going to look at the screen totally to make sure that I don't miss anything, and watch the last few waves. Oh sure, Kim. I'll show you how to wind a ball next time, or another time. Bye everybody. Your posts are going really quickly. I'm not going to be able to say your names, but thank you all for the good luck messages for Marlin today. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay warm, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? Bye!